Welcome back to the Blanga podcast, the home of deep hats and sports chats.
Bang.
Back with another episode.
Yeah, no, look, it's been another big week. I know we say it every week. I think I start that way every time we record. It's been a big week, yeah, but it has.
It has. And it's important to... Every week's a big week. Every day's a big day.
Well, we try to make it count, Jed.
You know what they say? Attack every day with enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
That's it.
Jim Harbaugh.
That's it.
One of the classics.
One of the classics. Yeah, look, we've got a pretty jam-packed schedule today. It wasn't going to be on the agenda today. We actually weren't going to record, but we thought, got to get something out before Hello Sport.
Well, we've got to put the fans first. What are they going to listen to this afternoon, tomorrow morning?
Yeah, exactly right.
Pretty mediocre round of rugby league, to be honest. Nothing much happened.
Oh, yeah, look, we had Raiders went loss, got out in straight sets. We'll get into that in the sports segment. Poor Ricky, and then so did the Bulldogs. So it was a lot of straight sets this weekend.
You don't mind a loss. It almost is the season of a loss.
Yeah. I mean, both teams, Canberra, Bulldogs in particular, it had already looked like they'd booked their villas in Noosa.
Yeah, well, Canberra, they came against the Bronx, and when you get bashed by the Bronx, not everyone can back it up the next weekend.
No, you can't.
No one goes 93 minutes against
94.
the Brisbane Broncos, and lives another week after that.
No, well, rarely they do, Jed. And I think when they played the Broncos, they'd played 2 weeks of footy in one game.
They did,
and they really needed the week off.
Sharks merely just picked up the scraps.
They did,
bashed and battered. It's like that Lion King scene. When who's the kid? Simba. Is it Simba? Who's the mini? When he's getting trampled by all those the groundhogs.
Oh,
and
yes.
He's there on the ground.
No, well, no, that's the son is Simba. Mufasa is the father, is it not?
Isn't Mufasa the bad guy?
Oh, I never know. Scar's the bad guy.
Scar's
Mufasa is the king. I know what you mean, Jed.
They were basically Simba on the ground after being rolled over.
Yeah.
By those groundhogs, and all the Sharks had to do was just push them off the edge.
You could almost say it was Groundhog Day.
It was Groundhog Day for them.
It sure was. People don't really make those connections very often, Jed.
No, they don't. Listen, the Groundhog... It's kind of weird, the Groundhog Day, because usually Groundhog Day for Sharks, they go loss each year. So maybe the Groundhog did come out.
Yeah, maybe they did.
Come out of hibernation.
Because Nico Hines was saying some big words last week.
Standing on no business, though.
Standing on zero business, asking for respect and such.
And achieved nothing.
And, buddy, like, you famously get incredibly cold feet when it comes to crunch time.
I do wonder, do you reckon... Would Melbourne even put out a full-strength side against the Sharks?
I don't think so.
Do they rest Jerome Hughes
for
another week?
They'll be resting a few boys.
Let's leave Munster out, rest Jerome Hughes.
Exactly right. Well, then again, though, Jed.
Happy, you don't want getting concussed this week after his problems. So let's just play our second-string spine. Let's play Tyron Wishart, Jonah Pezzett, and Su'a Fologo.
Yeah, and just, get the boys who haven't had a lot of minutes this season. It's like in the final game of GPS cricket. You reverse the order. You reverse it
because you wanted to give everyone a go. This game doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it's just and then you go to the breakup. Usually at Jeeps, it would be at the Gap Tav. That's what Jeeps Silver did.
Okay, well Jeeps these days they do a magnificent breakup. They get the big slide in.
Oh, they used
one of those
of course.
spinning things. It's like a school festival.
The teacups would be going around.
Oh, the teacups go
lolly bags.
The little sisters love the teacups.
Bottom line is the Sharks won't be getting any of that.
Yeah, and I really wish I was versing the Sharks just so I could push, little Simba off the edge.
Yeah. Mufasa. But then again, do you want to be Scar?
Well, the thing is, I haven't watched Lime King that recently, so I'm not fully across this metaphor.
Yeah.
Even though I started it.
Yeah. The Broncos should be worried, but then again, they're a team that can rise to the challenge.
You did say in the green room that Penrith have gone 5 in a row.
Yeah.
You said that. You claimed it.
I did. Well, Jed, I mean, it's not looking good. Obviously, I'm pretty
upset. How's it not looking good for the Bronx, though?
I'm pretty upset about, firstly, my call that the Raiders were going to get knocked out by Penrith in the finals. And it obviously never happened. Obviously, if last week was the case, it went the other way. It could have happened.
Could have. Well, they got destroyed because they didn't even have a 5'8". Simi Sasaki was playing 5'8" because they didn't have a 5'8" in their 20...
Sickness rolled through the camp, apparently.
Yeah, apparently bad case of influenza A. It's been tearing apart all of the rugby league sides.
Right.
Because you know how Payne Haas was sick for a little bit?
Yeah.
And I think Teddy was sick for a bit. It's been just like a bad case of gastro in the rowing sheds. One school gets a bad case of gastro, then all of a sudden the next week half the boats on the water.
Yeah.
Because everyone's got gastro. They're low on sleep.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of physical activity, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
everyone in the entire school
Electrolytes are down.
Rumors are going around that the principal might say everyone tomorrow's off school because everyone is so sick.
Yeah.
All those
attendance numbers are low.
And like half the people aren't in my class today, so we did nothing. It's like, what was the point of me even being there today if everyone was sick?
Yeah,
I can get sick too.
It's one of those things, Jed,
Anyway.
and that's obviously what Canberra was feeling.
And that's what was tearing through the rugby league this year.
Yeah,
Ethan just got struck at the wrong time.
He did.
You almost want to get your influenza A around round 19, round 20, the end of Origin time.
Yeah.
And you just go in, okay, can I have my gastro right now?
Yeah.
Get out of there.
You go into the rowing sheds and, shower with the boys.
You shower with the boys, you eat on not clean plates, but it's great food.
Oh, yeah.
The mums do a magnificent job. Mums and dads.
Honest and true.
It's really good food.
And obviously you get the milk carton with the Milo.
Well, it was pretty good, to be honest. Like, because if you had good connections in the parents who were making the breakfast, and you'd always be one of the last ones to leave the table, and you just pick up one of the 2 litres of Milo on the way out.
Yeah.
And until maybe 5 minutes until school, I'm saying 30 minutes post fridge, it starts getting a bit rough because it's a bit warm.
Oh.
You've already had a litre and a half of chalky milk. By the time morning tea hits, there's no time to eat at morning tea because you've had 2 litres of chocolate milk in the morning.
Yeah, and milk itself, obviously heaps of calories in it. And very filling, good for the bones, Jed.
One of the greatest hydrators out there, actually.
Better than water.
Better than water.
Better than Prime as well. We'll hop into the play of the week, which is kind of going to be 50-50 with pub of the week. So the play of the week this week is a situation where $5 schooners are on tap. Not because there's some special event going on, but just because it's a glitch in the system.
Yeah, the Brekky Creek Hotel, I'm not sure who came up with this yarn. I reckon it was rubbish.
Absolute rubbish.
Where they accidentally put the $5 schooner event on for this weekend and not next weekend, so...
We have to use it and we can't get it out of the system.
We can't get out of the system. Well, I'm pretty sure it's just a few buttons. You just press... Usually it's that back arrow that you see in the top left to do something.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, Control Z.
I'm pretty sure you just revert, do what you just did to make it $5, but instead of writing 5, you write $8.50, whatever it usually is.
Exactly right. So Jed and I obviously went, we're going to have to go to the pub.
On a Sunday. I went the Saturday, heard about this room, I had to test it myself.
Yeah.
Reported back to the fellas, and we were there Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon.
So they got that lovely TV. It's also pub of the week this week.
Yeah, it is
Brekky
also
Creek
pub of the week.
They got that TV out the back where Billy does his presses on selection night of that game 1. When he gets the boys in, they go to the is it the Italian? What are they called?
The Spanish Guard.
They go to the Spanish Guard and they have a nice feed there. Billy really gets them together, gets them galvanised. I'm pretty sure they have $5 schooners for that event as well.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was good stuff there at the Brekky Creek Hotel.
So we were in there having a rip and tear. That's why the energy maybe a little bit low. Bit of gusto today.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Bit of zing.
Speaking of milk's gone off.
That is a good segue.
Couldn't have happened to a more likeable team though. They are so likeable.
Yeah,
Ricky.
You could tell the respect the journalists had for him. It was only a minute 44 press conference, and only a minute 44 of questioning after going down straight sets. The journalists were obviously scared of asking Ricky the tough questions.
Ricky the risky questions. It's a real mouthful, but
yeah. Let's be honest, they're not a finals team though.
No, they're not. Jed, they were exposed, and obviously when you have your pants down, you're bound to get spanked.
They're missing X factor. Controversially, I don't reckon Ko Weeks is a fullback to take him to the next level. He's not enough pure X factor.
Yeah,
he's all speed.
Need the savage.
All speed, all mullet, no X factor.
I think at the start of the season when people thought they were going to get the spoon, it's tough obviously to come back from that and win the minor prems, but once you got that spoon dust on you...
Are you saying they were fraudulent the entire year?
They were fraudulent the entire year.
They didn't deserve to be minor premiers.
Well, they didn't deserve to win grand finals. Look, the minor premiership means nothing, to be fair.
The amount of I think they had 2 or 3 golden point wins and a few on the buzzer. If they don't go their way,
but
they're barely making the 8.
It's unconvincing is what it is.
It was an unconvincing minor premiership, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, Gout, gutsy run. Noah Lyles, you see in that final where he undid his braids.
Oh, yeah, it was so tough.
it was pretty cool when it was flowing.
Yeah, so tough.
He knew what he was doing as well.
It was a little bit surfs up, I thought.
We got like the penguin with the yellow.
Yeah.
He does give me weird chicken. Nah, he's not good enough for Chicken Joe vibes. He's not really filled with aura. Is my problem with him.
Gout obviously came third in the semis and is into the final.
Pretty gutsy for a 17-year-old. He's meant to be doing his mocks. I wonder if do you reckon he's very prepped?
Well, I mean, I'd hope he'd be coming back to complete those, Jed.
Do you reckon he's doing the Suicide 6 right now?
Look, it's really good to have some Australian colours in there. The green and gold. It's obviously, awesome to see someone of Australian heritage getting in there and getting the job done.
Well, our track and field's taken off. Between that and Jessica Hull had a gutsy run. She had some bad grazing, broke the Australian record for the 800 metre.
Fantastic.
Famously, not a great starter.
No,
because she's traditionally a 1500 metre runner, as you'd be well aware.
Such a great event.
800.
The 800.
Oh, it's all guts
because it's more than the 400 and a little bit less than the 1500.
Yeah, a bit less than double, bit less than half.
Yeah,
bit more than half.
Moving into LinkedIn Connection of the Week, we've decided to give it to Hugh Weigman for his gritty 100 against
someone for Queensland.
It was for Queensland.
He walked in and the team was in trouble.
Yeah.
2 wickets down. They were chasing this, I think, a large total of runs.
Yeah, seriously. It was, I think they were...
And they were gone. I think they were 3. I think he was batting 5 and they were 3 down. He came in.
Yeah, super uneducated. We should have definitely done some research into this beforehand.
But I saw an Instagram post, got the vibe. Basically scored some clutch runs, unbeaten. Got his team to victory.
So yeah, we'll be sending something out on LinkedIn to you, Hugh.
Bit too young for to really be part of the Great Australian Growl-Off.
Yeah,
bit too young.
Look, in the next couple of years, the kid's name will definitely be in the conversation, I think.
Yeah. So. But I think Mick Sweeney's maybe the next Queenslander in line, but famously they hate picking Queenslanders.
Because...
They go New South Welshmen, maybe Victorians.
They love the kids from WA.
And they love a strong family from Western Australia. Big pieces of timber from Western Australia. Then we'll go to the Queenslanders. Like Michael Neser, he's been knocking down that door for years now.
Got his opportunity, got a 5 for, and then they dropped him the next
test.
They're like,
that's really crazy.
They can't wait for him not to perform.
I know, just so they can stop feeling bad about it.
Yeah, exactly right. I think he's like in world cricket, he's the longest 14th man to never debut or something like that.
Every other team in the world, he'd be settled.
Yeah, exactly.
Settled test cricketer.
It's just like Scotty Boland.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
I think, Jed, remember that India test where a couple of bowlers were out? We had Jai Richardson and Michael Neser both playing.
Oh, and they just tore an absolute hole through the
Indian
batting
Jai
order.
Richardson got a 5 from the first innings, and then I think Neser got a 5 from the second innings.
They do love Jai. He's just got bad run of injuries, hasn't he?
Yeah, he got a bit fat at one point as well.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, barrel-chested. But we love barrel-chested cricketers.
Yeah, they get better. The more barreled they are, the better they are. Like Smithy, he played his best cricket when he was massively barrel-chested.
He is. I think he is still.
Like a strong core.
Because I remember when he was like,
be moved.
He was like kind of skinny, and then he just kind of gradually. But
he's scoring too many tons, eating too much chocolate.
I think it's one of those things as well, Jed. Is that when you see someone a lot, you don't really notice that they're getting fat until you see a previous photo.
Yeah, then you have an off season, they come back, and you're like, it's like Brandon Smith. He's obviously been in the media a lot for
all the wrong
reasons.
Yeah.
But he's come back from that injury, and you're like, he's put a few kilos on.
Yeah. Well,
he hides it in that Buy Round podcast.
Yeah.
Didn't see him last week on it though for some reason.
No, I think he might be on a bit of a media ban.
Odd.
But not from the club. I think from his legal team.
Oh, you know what? You also could have been tired from Slucky.
What?
The 89 runs he scored yesterday.
Yeah, look.
Sorry to bring it up. I know you don't like talking about it.
No, I don't like talking about it.
I know you said let's not talk about this at the very start of the podcast.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch on it, but obviously I'm at a point now where I'm playing cricket twice a week.
Saturday
and Sunday. So
different tournaments though, make that clear.
Yeah, make that
Two
very
different
clear.
teams.
Make that very clear. So on the Saturday I'm playing grade cricket for UQ. Went in at 4 and the situation was pretty okay.
It's clear cut though.
Two
bat out the day.
2 for 40, needed to bat out the day. Anyway, I proceeded to get my front pad blown off for 6. And
apparently the ball was swinging a fair bit though.
It was. And the bowler was actually wearing a fluorescent armband on his bowling hand.
Well, is that allowed?
The umpire made him take it off after I got out, which is like, sick,
well,
bro.
that didn't help you then, did it?
No, not at all. So
you probably would have flicked it through mid-wicket if you didn't have that.
Anyway, just
devastating.
just a filthy cheat, probably out of warehouse cricket. Like, that's not how we operate in grades, bro.
It would be a warehouse cricketer. It's always the warehouse cricketers that do that.
Cricketers. So yeah,
they are the worst.
We then proceeded to get into our Sunday game, which is obviously last man stands. It's more of a hybrid game of cricket.
Yeah, people say it's social, but I don't really see the social side of it. I see the competitive side of it.
So our team got pumped for 200. I think it was 203 for 270. We went out to bat. A couple of boys got
off 20 overs.
Off 20 overs, yeah.
Only 5 ball overs as well.
Yeah, 100 balls. So they were going in at an unbelievable strike rate. And well, we went out to bat, copped a couple tough rocks.
Yeah, I faced the second ball of the century. It pitched about 8th stump line and came in, hit top of the leg.
Yeah.
And he's bowling express pace, maybe 130s.
130s, high 130s.
In LMS on a Syntho pitch.
Yeah, so look, it's tough stuff. We didn't get the job done, but we go into next week. I'm not playing next week or the week after.
Neither am I.
So
having a quick break.
The boys are going to have to do some recruiting, or we're going to have to forfeit. But either way, it's not looking good for the rest of the season.
How many games are there?
I think it goes from September through to December.
Oh, okay. So it's a decent stint.
So it's a pretty long season. But yeah, obviously there's not change to be made, but maybe a change in attitude possibly. I think once we get our playing shirts,
things. Yeah, it's a playing shirts thing.
Yeah, I think once we get our playing shirts, I think we'll be a bit better.
Well, you need something to believe in. You need something that unites us. And us not having a uniform, it just lacks professionalism.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, I think that'll be the change. But yeah, looking into next week.
Maybe we might even do some practice. Tim showed that if you go to the net, it's like...
Yeah, you can get stuff done.
It's exponential return. Like,
exactly right. Exactly right.
Your Cowboys, who are you bringing in? You're just going to get worse.
Yeah, no, it's going to be pretty. It's going to be tough.
Well, Tommy's there, and then another year of Jackson Purdue. But famously, he probably going to suffer from second year syndrome.
We've got Reed Marnie coming in.
Reed, but you're losing Reese. Like you're just downgrading, really.
I reckon Reed could really thrive.
He needed a change up, didn't he?
Yeah. I don't know if we're like that. I think we need to we need to defend better. Like, our attack is good.
That is true.
The Cowboys can score tries.
Yeah, they can in quick succession.
Yeah.
Drinky, when he's on, he's on.
And when he's off, he's so off.
And Tommy did, and talk about heart.
Yeah.
Talk about heart. We talk about it a lot.
Tommy Ding, he gets a good rap on this podcast.
Jason Tumlow, he needs to put in a bit more effort.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the kid gets injured a lot, so it's not entirely his fault.
Yeah, but it isn't his fault at all. But he's just bit past it.
Yeah. Well, it's the 10-year deal, Jed. It's a one of those things you kind of got to stick out, but then you realise the indiscrepancies that come with that. This man's been playing probably into his 30s.
No front rower should be signed for 10 years.
No.
Payne Haas 5 years, but they were saying the other day, Payne Haas is constantly getting re-signed. It's kind of scary. Like, we signed him for 5 years, and then we just re-signed him for 2 more years for the last 4 as well. So
yeah.
I do not know how that makes sense.
Yeah, because he was trying to leave for a long time.
No, he was never trying to leave. He was just like unhappy that they weren't progressing in the way that he wanted. But it's only like the Storm that it's going to like always look good.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're not going to go to the Storm, are you, Payne?
No, you're not.
Like even the Bulldogs, like they were the best team ever. Everyone wanted to go there. Then all of a sudden they start dropping their best players for no reason. Things go bad.
Yeah, and then you sign Lockie Galvin, the ultimate season upender.
Yeah, he's famously really spoiled
and just destroyed their season.
Because
I would have thought that the Dogs were in the box seat to be in the grand final.
Well, prior to Origin, you'd say it was going to look like a Dogs Bronx grand final.
Yeah.
Prior to Origin, obviously the Bronx weren't playing well, but I always had that belief they were going to end up there.
Sexy Sexton was like just ripping.
Yeah, I actually didn't watch much of the game yesterday.
No.
Get distracted in those social contexts.
I had Paul Alamotti, Cleary 10+ points, and Casey McLean to score.
Not the referee, Casey Badger.
No, Casey McLean to score. Casey McLean had one of the all-time lazy games. Kept clutching his ankle or something, and
his shoulder. He did a shoulder early.
Yeah, so
that actually, hopefully,
that cat just totally destroyed my multi.
And then Liam Martin, famously a softie, went off for no reason. Just a sore rib or something, and went off the field.
Also,
famously not tough.
Famously also super unlikable.
Yeah,
Jed, coming up this weekend is the Bledisloe. So, wow.
It's like, I'm keen. It's the most excited I've been heading into Bledisloe in a very long time.
Very, very long time.
Like, James O'Connor famously went to England just to turn around.
Yep.
Maybe had one Guinness on one street, then came back.
Yeah, it just ticked a couple of boxes. Obviously, Jeff, the coach of Leicester Tigers, good mates with Joe Schmidt, so they've come to an agreement that he can play.
Well, he gets it.
He does. Jeff
He gets it. Jeff gets it.
Well done, Jeff. So
wake up, Jeff. Come
obviously,
on, the Bledisloe.
Yeah, exactly right. So JOC is coming back to lead the boys in.
Do you start JOC or start Tommy Liner?
God, it's experience, Jed. We need JOC at the helm.
Yeah, but you don't want Tommy Liner off the bench. Like, I'm either you start Tommy Liner or he's not in your 23.
He's not going to come on, I don't reckon.
Like, what spark is Tom is like? I want James O'Connor playing 80 if he's playing. You know, I want our 10s playing 80 minutes.
Yeah, I think that is
10s aren't a position you take off after 60 minutes.
No, it's not at all because they're the conductor.
They are the conductors.
Yeah.
That's so true. They pull the strings, you know.
They do, yeah. The puppeteers of the team.
They are the puppeteers of the team, and we need a 10 that plays 80 minutes. First of all,
we do.
And if Tom isn't necessarily up for that, let's put James O'Connor for 80, and let's have a centre reserve and an outside back reserve. Like, that's where you put Matt Tamura, where he can cover 10-12, but you can't. We don't have Matt Tamura anymore.
Yeah,
it was one of the saddest things in a long time when you hear Matt Tamura broke up with
Elise
Perry.
The Australian sporting power couple.
They were the power couple. Prior to Mary Fowler and Nathan Cleary, they were. Did you see that Nathan Cleary on the Today Show talking about Mary Fowler?
No.
Oh, well, it honestly is quite cute, to be honest.
Oh, gosh. I mean, I wish they could see.
Such heartthrobs.
Wish they could see.
Yeah, well, you know, Nathan Cleary might head over to rugby union in the Northern Hemisphere, hopefully.
All right, well, thanks for a great week, guys. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of big stuff coming out shortly.
Get in the hat, picking up the hats
today,
right now.
Yep. Well, after Mum brings us the sushi.
Yeah. Thank you, Susie. That is very good.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And yeah, we'll keep your eyes peeled because there's going to be a lot of stuff coming through.
Okay.
Catch ya.